I don't know who needs to hear this, but your productivity is not your value. Now, don't get me wrong. I was always raised to be industrious, and I think many of you watching this would probably echo that sentiment. Hard work should be valued. Maybe there's no disputing that. But in recent years, I've come to realize that we might have a fundamental disconnect with how we measure that hard work. Hard work seems to be inevitably and irrevocably tied to how long it takes to do that work. And you can fertilize a garden with that sentiment. It's not true. And in fact, it's highly damaging. Now, I've been feeling this for a long time, and as kind of it always does, a book fell into my lap, The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferris. A book which, yes, yet again, you can link to in the description down below and purchase using my Amazon affiliate link if you're so inclined. Ferris does a really good job articulating this sentiment. We often get so wrapped up in our hard work that we defer our own happiness. There are two principles that articulate this pretty well: Pareto's Principle and Parkinson's Law. The Pareto Principle dictates that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. And Parkinson's Law says that a task will fill up the time that you allow for it. Think about it. If you've ever been told that you have a test on Friday on a Monday, what will probably follow is Monday through Thursday procrastination till a late night cram session Thursday night, and the following morning, the test. If you were to take the work that you do in a given day, does it really fill up 8 hours? Or are you just stretching it to fit that time? As Ferris would tell you, looking busy is actually a form of laziness. We're a culture of foolish consistencies, and it's understandable. They're called comfort zones because they feel familiar. It's hard for us to go beyond them. They're simply all we know. We spend over 2/3 of our life either sleeping or working. What we're left with is something that we've all agreed upon is fair. At least consciously, we don't question it. I say consciously because we all feel stress and we all feel anxiety. We manage it how we can. We find little joys to relieve the tension. We get nudged into the need to feel like we're just a little bit better than someone, anyone around us. For 95% of our history, we've worked 15 hours a day. Technology was supposed to give us time. Even during the Industrial Revolution, we clocked 14-hour days, 6 days a week. Hell, by that measure, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, doesn't seem too bad. But maybe that too is outdated. The key is time. Time is the one resource that you can't get back. You can earn more money, you can buy more things. Time is spent, and it's never replenished. And since we've tied the value of work to our time, what's the return on investment? We spend our lives saving so that when we retire, we can finally enjoy life. The reality is that the money we make decreases in value over time, and our faculties do too. By the time we retire, we're on a fixed income, unable to physically engage in the adventures we dreamed that retirement would be. I don't think it's fair, and it's one of the reasons that I started this channel. You see, your value is your impact. That's it, at the simplest of expressions. We all want to feel safe, valued, that we have a purpose. What's yours? What do you want to do? Now take it a step further. What's stopping you? At some point, we have to realize that any journey is essentially the process of putting one foot in front of the other. What do you value? For most people, I don't believe it's stuff. I think it's experiences. I couldn't tell you what I had for lunch 3 Wednesdays ago, but I can describe in detail the experience of a 3-course meal I had on a boat on the River Seine. So, no, I'm not under the delusion that we can upend society overnight, and everyone can live in a utopia where we can find and express our value. But what I do encourage with all my heart is a little rebellion. Find your why. Make an impact. Live your life. Don't just survive it. Thank you for listening. Thank you to my patrons for your support. If you'd like to become one, the link, as always, is in the description below. Please like and subscribe to the channel, click that bell to receive notifications, and like the video to appease the almighty YouTube algorithm. Take care, and I'll see you next week.